Hey guys, it's me Nico. Welcome back to the channel. I forgot to do the intro, so I'm doing a quick little voiceover here. Hope you don't mind. For the next 4 hours, I'm out here in the city of Stockholm doing food delivery as always. The sun is shining, the birds are singing like crazy, and I'm doing a little bit of commentary, sharing my experience, sharing my thoughts. Come along for the ride. It should be a good one. Let's go.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Today you put the camera.
Yeah. A little vlog. Alright guys, it is 10:05 a.m. and we are out here, during daytime on our little moped here, trying to navigate the city. We got our first order from Max at a nearby location here. So let's go ahead and pick it up. So this is my 4th shift with the electric moped here. What I think about it so far, I kind of have mixed feelings, honestly, Some things are good, some things less so. One thing is for certain, delivering on the bike, on my regular bicycle, is more fun, boys. You heard it here first. It's more fun on the bicycle. You just, I don't know what it is. It's just so easy, and dynamic. You're kind of like zigzagging around the city, taking back streets, racing against the clock, You're on a very light vehicle and you can turn and stop on a dime. So you have like full control of where you're going, what you're doing. On a moped here, you're gonna have to be a lot more careful, a little bit more like on rails, I would say, So it kinda, to a certain extent, it kinda sucks the fun out of the job here. Those are my impressions on day 4. So we'll see how things develop. But I am, thinking back and forth about certain things. I've also noticed it can be, as I've said, quite a bit chilly running around, scooting around here if the weather is cold. So that certainly, plays into consideration here. Anyway, we are at Max. Let's pick up our order here. Let's see here. This seems okay. Yesterday I was working on one of these mopeds as well, during daytime, just like I am now. And like the mirror was kind of like loose. I had a lot of trouble with the thermal bag in the box. The thing kept getting stuck on the edges, I don't know. And there was like so much traffic at one point in time. I was trying to like pick up an order. I think I got stuck in traffic in like a span of 100 meters, like for like 10 minutes. On the bicycle, I'll just be able to like navigate around, like, walk it if anything. But on a moped, like, I don't know. I was having some trouble, All right, we're here to pick up one order: crispy chicken and bacon. At night, you can kind of see through this window to see if any orders are good to go. But right now, I'm not seeing much. Yeah. Alright boys, we got our first order. Let's get started with the delivery. Put the box in a box and away we go. Alright, number 14 on the Kamakar Street. We've delivered there before. The conditions are perfect today. We're gonna be out here, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, for 5 hours. Now, I cannot record for 5 hours straight, so all we're gonna do is capture the first hour. I might do a time lapse like in the middle, and then we'll capture the last 2 hours as well. That's the concept for today. The weather is gonna be great, nice and sunny. Temperature going up to about 6 degrees Celsius today, and maybe in the sun we could feel nice and comfortable. That would be nice. Because the last couple of days I've been, I've been feeling a little bit chilly here and there. I also feel like I got a pretty good grip on the battery swap situation, At 40%, I start looking for a charger. I've been to 3 out of 4, so I kind of know where they're located. It's a little bit different than, seeing it on the map. Because then you can kind of go by feel. Okay, like, I'm this far from it. It's gonna take me this much to get there. So the only one I haven't been to is in the south, because I've not been to the South Island a single time in the past 4 days. So I kind of miss it, But it is what it is. All right, we're about 3 blocks away from our drop-off point. So right now it's 10 a.m. and stuff. It's pretty light on traffic. Things are nice and relaxing here. But man, if yesterday is anything to judge by, then in a couple hours from now we'll be dealing with intense street maneuvering here, because I don't know, everybody and their sister just kind of like decides to go for a drive right in the center of the city. I guess if you're kind of on the outskirts, it's fine, but man, if you get into the center, why, it's not good. All right, we're about 30 seconds away. We can make it you know, through this green light here. That would be nice. So there's like a red icon here on my display. Not sure what that is. It looks like a suitcase with an exclamation point. Let's see, what are we doing here, boys? So yeah, as far as parking goes, I don't know. They told me to just park it like I would my you know, bike here. So that's what I'm doing, boys. I think I locked myself in. Did I? All right. So number 14 is right here. Let's get the package here. Headed up to the 5th floor. I've also got my updated phone holder. Same type, it's from Amazon, you know. The other one, I mean, these things wear out in like a year. They're cheap enough to replace, so I don't mind. Alright, our first delivery is dropped off. Next stop is gonna be Fedora Market. It's pretty close. Yeah, how do we get down from here though? Cannot really turn right. We can sneak through here. So there was no traffic, we swung through there. That's nice. So that's, you know, that's one of the biggest downsides is that on a moped, I'm not sure if it's just me, like I'm watching my colleagues, they're gonna like scoot around here and there, you know, like taking some shortcuts and stuff. For me, I don't quite feel comfortable doing that right now. But maybe as time goes on, I'll get more, you know, into the groove. I don't know. Right now I feel like, wow, this street you cannot go on. That street, you can't be there. Here you cannot turn. Like, you know, just kind of like it feels a little bit restrictive, like I'm on rails, you know. Oh yeah, and another thing, so this is the 4th session, right, on the moped. The first 2 was like a honeymoon, you know, experience. The thing is, I was working on a moped, but I was classified still in the app as a cyclist. So I was getting like these easy deliveries, like short distances, you know, cute little drop-offs. You know, and then, you know, once my app fully subscribed to the moped here, you know, I'm getting this gargantuan like orders. Yesterday I was delivering like 4 bags of groceries. My bag weighed like a ton, you know. Had to be a weightlifter to go through with that, you know. I don't know. So that's another thing to consider here. We are right now headed over to the market where we are going to be picking up groceries. So wonder how much is the package going to weigh, you know? 35 kilos? Hope not. But yeah, yesterday it was a Monday. I don't know if that has something to do with it. Like you're back at work after a weekend, you know, for most people that is. I saw so many people going crazy with their driving. Like, I mean, right here, like just right behind me, like a taxi tried to, I don't know how fast he was going, like 60. He tried to like get through this whole pedestrian, you know, section. Like he was flying through there. He almost hit another car. Like, I don't know. I saw something like that every 30 minutes. I calculated because I saw like, you know, at least 10 different like incidents, and I worked for 5 hours, you know, so that's like 1 every half hour. That's crazy. So I don't know what these people are doing, but I was kind of scared, you know, being out here. Anyway, we're here at the market. Let's go ahead and step inside here. Alright, so which bike is mine? I don't remember. I think it's the one that's closest to me here. Is it? Alright, so the problem is once anything is heavy inside the bag, it kind of catches on these ledges here. So I don't know what they were thinking with that. I mean, it's not even like a straight edge here. There's like a hollow point, you know? Like I'm legitimately not sure if this is my bike or not. So let's see if the battery percentage matches up here. This is the wrong bike, boys. We're trying to steal the bike here. The Grand Theft bike. We tried to steal the other guy's bike. Oh yeah, okay. I have some, I don't know what that is, some trash in there. So it's somebody, you know, left. That's an identifier right there. So this order is 17 items, not too heavy. Head over to Grafchur Street, 59A. Wait, is it really my bike? I don't know. The key works. It had that, you know, those little candy tablets in there, so I think it's correct. I mean, whatever, who cares? Let's go. All right, nice and easy. I think at around, I don't know, 2 p.m. the traffic starts to spawn in, you know. For now though, we're good. All right, and we are setting ourselves up for a left turn. We could do here or later down the line. I think we might do here and then take a little back street approach. I think that would be nice. A left turn. let's take the next entrance here. Head into the neighborhood. Just turn right here. So really nice and idyllic neighborhood here. It's all like brick houses and stuff. Yeah, very nice. Very picturesque, you know. Except, you know, for that building. I think it was voted the worst building in Stockholm. Worst looking one. I don't know whose idea it was to set that one up here, but I mean, they made a grave mistake, let's be honest. Like, what is that, you know? Anyway, we are just gonna keep on scooting by here. Enjoy some sunshine, you know? Another thing on the moped, like the suspension is great and stuff, and most of the time you're all Gucci, but the one difference is in the speed bumps. It's kind of difficult to, I'm not sure if avoid is the right word here, but it's kind of hard to, you know, miss them. You definitely feel the speed bumps because you cannot like control your own weight on the moped as much. Like on the bike, you're kind of like all in there, whereas on the moped you're just kind of like sitting on top of it. So yeah, that's the difference. On the bike you have a lot more weight on your arms, at least I do, and so you can kind of balance front and back a little bit more. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, a lot of crazy drivers yesterday, but the thing is, I don't really get it. Like, you can see me, like, as I'm approaching every crossing, I'm slowing down to look and see what's out there. The car drivers, they just like fly through there. I guess they're hoping for the best, but what a crazy way to live. And the thing is, if they do happen to crash, they'll blame it on the other person. Like, I mean, they're that brain dead, so it is what it is, boys. Anyway, we are almost there. Can't remember which street it was. I think it might be the next one. Yeah, I think it's 2 blocks over, so we are almost here. Alright, so the drop-off is in the middle of the street here. I think I'll just park myself up here. Anyway, so far the weather has been amazing, but actually later on this week it's gonna start raining, so I do wonder what that's gonna be like. I'm not sure if I have like adequate protection from the rain, to be honest. Oh, I actually bought some rain shoes. I mean, those are looking nice. I haven't tested them yet, but I think they're gonna work really good. So my only area of concern is gonna be my gloves, to be honest. What I've been doing lately is literally putting on like dishwasher gloves and rolling with that, you know. It's kind of a sketchy maneuver because you have to, like, as soon as you get home, you have to wash, you know, pretty much everything ASAP. But your hands, they kind of stay warm and comfortable despite the damp feeling. Anyway, boys, we've head up to the 4th floor here to drop off this grocery order. We're up at the wrong elevator somehow. All right, boys, this order requires identification. I just noticed, so I'll put you guys in the pocket here and we'll be right back. Hello, how are you? This order requires identification.
Like with the ID?
Yeah.
Okay,
There you go. Alright guys, that's order number 2 dropped off. Nothing else on screen here. Yesterday I had a 3 deliveries per hour type of day. I don't have anything to compare to be honest. Like when it comes to working on my bicycle, because that was a lunchtime shift and I haven't worked a lunchtime shift in a while, I feel like. But yeah, my earnings were a little bit lower than what I'm used to seeing, you know, just a tiny bit. So, you know, it's kind of like this. I was expecting it myself to be a lot faster on the moped here, but yesterday I kind of wasn't because the distances were longer and there was more traffic, so it kind of like the easier parking kind of canceled itself out. So I don't know. I was expecting myself to do like, you know, 5 deliveries per hour, and, you know, maybe it'll happen like in the evenings when things are like both busy as far as orders and quiet as far as traffic. So we'll see. Hard to judge anything right now. Our next stop is going to be Subway. There's a lot of traffic on my left and it's like nobody's going to like let me through. At a certain point, I'll just kind of go for it. What's up with the Fiat right there? Is it like AFK? You know, I think he's AFK. Like, he's getting some drinks. He's away from the keyboard, boys. You know, he'll be back soon. No worries. Alright, scooting around like crazy right now. Let's make a left turn here. I wish this guy would go a little bit slower, but I guess he's going slow enough. Alright, and Subway is going to be coming up here on the left side. Let's prepare a turning signal here. We'll try and find a parking space. Can we make it up this little ledge here? Let's see. Not bad at all. Alright, so Subway It sometimes smells like cheese, like inside there. The pickup process is very simple, and the deliveries are always, you know, nice and easy. There's nothing to spill, you know, that you don't have to be careful. It's nice. Hey, Fodora 95. Ja, tack. Alright, nice and easy, like I said. Next up is the Styrman Street, number 5. Somewhere along the waterfront. On our way there, we should have access to some nice bicycle paths, and that's always nice because it means you're away from all the traffic and you just, you know, scoot around. And let's get behind these guys. And now we're like a little mini moped train. I mean, that guy doesn't care. Like, this is a large truck. He's like, whatever. I'll get right next to it. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like the guy with the green bag, he scoots, boys. He scoots, you know. Okay, a lot of obstacles on this, you know, short stretch of road, I gotta say, you know. But pretty soon we'll be out on the open road, you know. And then that should be nice and easy. What the hell is this? What the fuck is this guy doing? What is that guy? Where did he even come from? I don't get it. He's a little bit local, I think. Holy, I'm sticking behind my colleague here like a fly. We're trying to race, but we're equally matched. Alright, Archer. I think we're actually delivering to this street in front of us. Let me check. Ooh, I got a green light. Let me put my glove on. We're looking for number 5. Let's be on the lookout. 4 on the right. I'm not seeing any numbers on the left side. Okay, 5. A very squiggly looking 5 right there. Alright, second floor. We're leaving the food at the door. No fussing about here. I should take the staircase. You know, like I said, gets your blood pumping a little bit. I'm not cold right now, but you know, it doesn't hurt to do it, you know. And the next stop is going to be Pong. On the bicycle, I would take a left turn here, but on moped, I think we have to scoot around. I cannot wait for summer, boys. Right now the weather is fantastic, but it was a little bit chilly, to be honest. Like I said, temperature will go up to 6 degrees, but right now I'm not really feeling it, you know. We're cutting straight through here with a nice old church on the left side, and we're about a minute away from the next pickup point. Looks like they're doing a bit of construction here on this plaza. If you remember, this was all like paved over, you know. There wasn't much going on. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here next, but they're doing something, you know. They're keeping themselves busy. Alright, and we're gonna take it nice and slow over here. I guess the elevator was too small to fit, you know, a large pack of wood or whatever that is. So, yeah, this is the reality of working at lunchtime, you know? I don't see any of this, you know, during the evening. All this stuff gets done, and then during the evenings, I'm free to use any street I like, any way I like, and it's quite nice. Anyway, we're here at Poland. Let's scope out the situation. Is it okay? It says ready in 1 minute. Hey, Fedora, 82. Is it okay? You guys can see, I mean, this is a little bit dangerous. There's a curly soup in there, and we have a lot of space in the bag, as you can see, you know. So hopefully it doesn't like fall over, spill everywhere. We'll have to do a cleanup operation. I'll like to skip that whole section of the level, you know, today. The police car tried to get through here, but they saw it was not going to happen. Alright, so we're going to scoot forward and head over to Grev Magnin Street. Number 14, I'll try and keep that in mind. We're down to 50% here. We're not quite close to any charging stations, but you know, if we happen to pass by a station, I might just swap batteries right then and there. So 50% is fine, but at 40, I'm legitimately, you know, looking for a swap, you know. These batteries, they last about 90 minutes, 2 hours? No, 90 minutes I would say. Not the most, you know, range here, I gotta say. I will pass by the Army Museum, boys. They have some machinery here, like a tank or something, a bicycle, a bazooka, I don't know. A lot of stuff here, boys. And yeah, on a bicycle, this would not be a relevant path here. Too much uphill. But on a moped, as you can see, we're scooting uphill 20, 19, you know, 18. We're slowing down. Well, we are moving upwards here. I think 3 blocks left to go. Let's keep on moving forward. I wonder if I'm ever gonna be sent to the South Island. I mean, I've seen electric mopeds like mine over there, but so far I haven't been to my home turf, I guess you could call it. Alright, our street is coming up here, number 14. Well, I think I'm gonna take the staircase. I'm feeling a slight chill coming towards me, so let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, back in the days, over there used to be the Fedora office. 4 years ago. Since then, they've switched offices 2 times because the company has grown, you know, over the time. But yeah, back in the days, they used to be located up the street there in a little hut, you know. It was nice and cozy inside there. All right, so we're delivering that curry soup or whatever, and hopefully it's in one piece. Right up to the 3rd floor. They did, you know, have it wrapped in plastic, and I mean, it's kind of like on the bottom for the best center of gravity possible. But I don't know, we'll see. Ideally, there will be like a separator or a blanket, you know, in the bag here. But all right, I completely forgot I wanted to use the stairs, so I guess we'll run down and maybe that'll do something. A bit of a quick leg movement here, you know. All right, and we're back out again. So we are actually headed towards Kale and Crave on the east side of here of the city. And actually, it's really close to a charging point, a battery station, so I think we'll stop by and do a quick little swap so that we're at 100% and not have to worry about that for a little while. All right, let's get rolling. So I think the first of the 3 batteries is running low here on my camera. I think what we'll do is pick up this order, swap the battery, drop off the order, and then I'll try and do a time-lapse situation, and then the last 2 hours we'll switch back to the regular filming mode here, and we'll continue this episode. Because like I said, I cannot film the whole 5 hours. I don't have the tech capacity to do it, you know. Scooting across here. They have this bicycle path in the middle here. You can see that, but I guess we'll take this one here on the street, because we'll be swinging right in no time. Here we go. This road should take us towards the next pickup point. The weather is looking great. We're approaching Carla Street, and with one little turn to the right, we should be able to find the next spot, the Kale and Crave place. I'm not sure exactly where it's supposed to be, but it's in this long building here. I'm on the lookout for any logos or indicators. Probably don't want to like drive past it because it's gonna be kind of hard to turn around. On the map, we've already passed it. Let me stop here and take a look. I think I've been to this place once, but I'm not sure. Like I didn't see it. It says it's at number 100, which is over there, as you can see. Let's take a closer look and see if we can spot it somehow. Oh yeah, I can see the sign through the window there, so we are at the right place. I guess this is a food court. It looked so corporate from the outside, you know. Interesting setup they've got going on here. I've never been here before. Hey, Fedora 38. Okay. That's okay. Alright, so we have a mega salad delivery here. It's stacked up like a skyscraper, you know, so doesn't really fit in my pizza bag here. So hopefully it fits in a box though. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I guess we'll make it work, you know. I remember back in the days we used to do like split delivery. If it was a big order, we would like tag team, you know, the delivery. You know, one guy would pick up the sodas, the other guy would pick up the pizzas, and the third guy would pick up, you know, I don't know, some napkins or something, I don't know. And yeah, that's not a thing anymore. I guess they optimized the system because it wasn't really synced up. Like one guy would show up with the order, the customer would have to come down and get the food, then the other guy would show up 5 minutes later, and the customer would have to do the same thing again, you know. So it wasn't really all that well thought out. Like this barely even fits in the bag here as is. I need to remove one of them. I'll try and close the lid so we don't have to deal with that on the way out. That's even better. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and enjoy some nice scenery at a big green open field. On the way there, we'll stop by and swap the battery, which is gonna be right here actually. A little bit further up on the right side. It doesn't take very long, like maybe a minute to swap, and then we'll be at 100% for the next, 90 minutes or so. So here's how you do it. Just open this up and you just slide out just like that. Boom. Pop it in and then wait for the battery to pop out. There we go. And we should be good to go. Let's check the stats here. 100% boys, holy. Alright, let's start moving towards the customer. Check out the views here, boys. It's so nice. I really like it. Not sure what those stones are. You know, monolith stones. It's like a story behind it. I don't know, boys. So, I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy like big open spaces. So, this is really my type of vibe here. I really like this area. Alright, apparently we're delivering to that complex right there. Number 83. The GPS marker was ambiguous, so we'll have to be on the lookout, you know? See if we can spot the place that we're looking for, you know? I don't really know where it is. I'm just gonna go around the whole premises here and see if I can spot something. Hey, Sophia. So, the customer caught me outside here. Not sure if that was on camera or not. The battery shut off at the same time. I'm thinking I should maybe roll with the punches here, just like record for as long as I can. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just keep on recording as is, and then when the last battery is running low, I'll just cut it, you know? Or when the SD card is running low. I mean, I have two limitations there. For now though, let's keep on rolling. We are headed towards Lulupoke across the field there on the right side. I kind of want to take this somewhat scenic approach. Let's see how that goes. We're passing by the port terminal here. Oh, we could have actually just got it right in there. I don't know. It would have been kind of fun, you know? I delivered here, I think last week. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. The whole industrial vibe. Just out here delivering to a warehouse or something, you know? Things are looking sketch. I don't know. It's kind of fun. Alright, so you can see there, we got some water, a nice view of the island of Leading O, you know? Yeah, it's good times. Alright, we got this nice industrial looking trailer here. Look at that thing. It's been through a lot, you know? We got that thing, you know, billowing smoke. I mean, it's good vibes right here. Alright, so we are already... Man, I should have taken that port side route. It would have been so much fun. But we are approaching our pickup point here. And... 2 minutes, if not less. Not sure how many deliveries that we've done so far, or you know how long we've been out here. I'm guessing we're at like a three deliveries per hour, so not too hot. We're not going crazy here, but we are getting the job done, so I think it's fine. Alright, we need to scoot over to the left side here. We're being blocked by a truck behind us. Oh, by the way, the red logo there, that's gone. Maybe it was like a battery warning or something. The battery was not seated properly. I don't know. But everything worked and we're all good, so yeah. Our favorite parking space, right here. So, I think it's about lunchtime right now. I'm guessing a lot of people from those buildings over there, the corporate buildings, tend to gravitate towards here. So, I'm hoping there's not too much of a wait. Pickup time is in 3 minutes. We're just picking up one sushi. Let's see how it goes. Hey, number 53. Alright, so it is busy as you can see, but it looks like they have enough staff to keep up with the demand, and I think our order is going to be ready soon. I think, is this a separator? It's not looking too good under there. Alright, so my strat here is that the order is right here at the back, and then I take that and put it at the back of the back in the box here, and then I just hope for the best, you know. Let's pick this up in the app here. Sun is shining nicely. I'm getting warmed up here, nice, and we're headed uphill. All right, so behind this bus and truck is the entrance to the subway station, and if I was on my bike right now, that's where I would go to, you know, take the elevator to head up the hill. But we're on a moped, so we're just gonna scoot up in no time and deliver this order. It's actually really close, the 5-minute journey. And the weather is nice today, especially right now. I'm just like feeling the sun a little bit on my back, you know. And when I sat down, the seat was warm, you know. That is nice. I get to enjoy this before, like I said, later down in the week, predicting a lot of rain, you know, multiple days. So we'll see how that goes. Ooh, nice little view. I'm not even sure what we're seeing. I think that's the same island of Leading Bow, you know? Nice little backdrop. Anyway, we're looking for number 26, I think. Let's be able to look at it. Alright, so we did a little stint here in the quiet part of town, and now it's time to head back into the city. Our next stop is going to be the Fedora Market. I wonder what the traffic situation is going to look like. Let's find out. Alright, so we're going to take this little cobblestone road here, head towards the sports facilities, then towards the main road, and you know, it'll be a pretty simple, straightforward approach here. We're moving decently quick right now, 30 kilometers per hour, and unlike the bicycle, I'm not feeling this cobblestone at all. I'm just like smooth sailing here, you know? Guys, somehow the sun is not hitting as hard right now. What happened? It was so nice. I was getting toasty, you know. Somewhat of a distance here, but I think we'll be there in under 10 minutes. We got the ice rink. As you can see through the bushes there. Here's the old, I don't know, not sure if it's the old, but here's the stadium. Definitely looks very traditional. I think it was built in the Roman times, you know. Don't quote me on that. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go for the middle lane approach here. So yesterday I was rolling through here, I was feeling scared, you know. Every couple of meters something was happening, like something would jump at you, you know. A car would, you know, roll out. A person with a dog would walk out, you know. Like something was always happening, so I was like looking left, right, and center at all times, you know. I'm not really going any faster than I would be on my bicycle, but I just feel like much more in control when I'm on the bicycle. Well, for now at least, I guess it's behind us. What I was thinking was that if I don't enjoy the moped, which I didn't yesterday, for example, it was too much, like it was stressful, not that exciting. Like the weather was great, and still I felt like that, you know. And I thought, you know, if it's raining or if it's extremely cold, I would not be a happy camper. If things don't work out the way that I want to, I think I might switch back to the bike for the winter. I'm gonna roll through the summertime on the moped here. If I feel like the moped is working, you know, then we'll just stick with it. But if I feel like I wanna switch it back up, get a little bit more dynamic on the bike, you know, I think I have enough flexibility to do so. So yeah, we'll see. I think ideally an e-bike would be the right solution. So we'll see how things go. I might hop on an e-bike by the time, you know, September comes. Those are just my initial thoughts. Today is day 4 of the moped saga here. Things can develop in any direction. Alright, so the Fedora Market is quickly approaching. Let's find out what we're there to pick up. So in the other place they have like a bell you can ring whenever you have like, because you have to interact with the staff to get those orders. I think it's that one. Alright, thank you. Alright boys, we're going to be taking a longer journey towards Christina's Mountain. Let's do it. Alright, so I was getting kind of scared thinking there might be traffic starting to develop, but for now we're all Gucci boys. Let's hope this trend continues. This is another 18 plus delivery, so during the drop off I'll have to check the customer's identification. And you guys are going to go into the pocket there, like always. Yeah, certainly so far I feel a lot more relaxed than I was yesterday. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I was kind of like, I didn't get much silly because of the way that I set up my schedule. I have my Sundays available until midnight. I have my and my Monday is available from 10, which is, I thought, you know, it could collide, but then it actually did. So what is happening here? This is what I don't like. Not enough movement, boys. I don't know, maybe with enough time I'll be able to like scoot around like small tight spaces, but for now I can't do it. So anytime it's like a gridlock type situation with all the cars and whatnot, no, I don't know what to do. I just try to wait it out, but my patience starts running thin real quick, you know. Oh, wait, are we even on the right road? We're not. That's why I'm having all these issues. We're not on the correct street, boys. Let me turn left. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. This road behind me kind of sucks, you know. I don't want to be there. I'm gone. We're heading this way now to, you know, greener pastures, you know. This road I like. I'm familiar with it. I know how it works, you know. I can work with it. Look at this. No traffic here at all. Contrast it with the other place, you know. Holy. This is nice right now. Green lights. Nobody's jumping in front of you. Almost. Oh man. That was a good idea, boys, to swing over here. That was good. Getting the green light as well. Kind of wish this helmet that I'm wearing here had some sort of a sunblock, you know? It has a visor, but it doesn't help against the sun, I'll tell you. I mean, it probably makes things worse, to be honest. Crossing the bridge over to Kings Hill. We're about 40% of the way there. It's a long journey, this one. Actually, on the bicycle, if your drop-off, you know, delivery thing, if it's over 4 kilometers long, you get paid extra. I wonder if the same thing applies on the scooter here. Probably not, but I guess we'll take a look at the stats later on. I'm pretty sure this journey is above 4 kilometers long. Are we gonna make it? Yeah. This slide is holding on nicely. Okay, we are being heavily blocked. Not bad. I should have seen that earlier. We got lucky that there's no traffic behind us. Okay, so good thing I looked at the map right now. I'm gonna recalculate my path here. I was able to swing off to the left side, but that would not get me. Actually, it would get me to the drop-off point, but in a different way. But we'll go this way instead. Basically, we're going around this roundabout, the circle in front of us, and just continuing straight forward, speeding up on a downhill slope here. Let's see, they're pedestrian. Cool, everybody's safe and sound. Let's keep on going. This is very nice and enjoyable so far today, I gotta say, boys. It's kind of fun today. Maybe it's because I'm doing commentary, you know, like it keeps my brain engaged. That's the big difference. Yesterday my brain was completely disengaged, you know, like I was just like sitting down on the moped here, just like going in a straight line. I was thinking to myself, what am I doing, you know? I mean, jokingly of course, but like on the bike, you're moving, like you're huffing and puffing, like you're doing stuff, your brain is engaged. It's fun, like it's great. That's why I like the job. And then yesterday I was like sitting down, just like, okay, we are moving, yes, haha. Yeah, it was kind of like that, you know. But today, it's good times. We're out here, do a little delivered vlog, you know, and it's good times. Let's test out the suspension here. Holy. All right, Christina's Mountain. If you guys remember this area from, I don't know, a couple episodes ago, back here once again, like we never left, you know. All right, and the neighborhood that we're delivering to is up ahead. I'll stop after the crossing. I'll check my details here on the map because I don't really know exactly where we're dropping off to at the moment. But we'll find out soon. All right, we're jumping off to Ola Hansen, Street 4, about a block away. I feel like I've looked at on the map here. I feel like half the, you know, street names here like randomly generated. You know, like who's Ola Hansen? Like I don't know, never heard of them before. Ooh, guys, the sun is shining once again. It's like hitting me nicely right now. But to get a suntan up in here, you know. All right, should be around the corner, number 4. First floor, and if you guys remember, this one is an ID check, so I'll put you guys in the pocket right now.
Hey.
Sit on. Alright boys, and the order is dropped off. Alright, let me give you guys a little update. I'm kinda curious myself actually. Time is 12:46. Okay, 7 today so far. 7 deliveries. It's been almost 3 hours. I don't think that's good, boys. I don't think that's good at all. Yeah. So the delivery rate here is a little bit questionable, I have to say. Yeah, that's the one thing with the moped. You're not getting these quick drop-offs. It's prioritizing, you know, those for the bicycle people, and the moped guys like me now are getting these longer distances, which is, you know, it makes sense for sure, but I would expect the delivery rate to be, you know, kind of equal on both sides, but it kind of isn't so far, you know. Delivery rate affects your pay because it's a mixed pay system, you know, like you get an hourly rate, a base rate, and then on top of that, you get paid per delivery also. So the more deliveries you make, the more you get paid, and if you're not delivering too many, then your pay rate kind of goes downhill, yeah. Anyway, we're being sent off to McDonald's. at the St. Eric's Street. It's that, you know, big old street that we all know and love. So let's go ahead and check it out. One big advantage that I'm predicting is that if I'm scheduled for 24 hours per week, I'll be scheduled for 25 hours even throughout the summer months. Usually, working on my bike in the summer months, I get very few hours. If I'm not working as much, I'm not being paid as much. The moped program here is supposed to take care of it. But, you know, even that remains to be seen. Oh, there's a lot of ice here. Okay? Basically, I guess you're making less per hour because you're delivering fewer orders, but you're working more hours, more consistently, you know? So overall, I don't know. I guess it's a give and take, you know? What can I say? Anyway, let's scoot towards McDonald's. Alright, so far we're moving at a steady pace towards McDonald's here. Everything's looking good. Yeah, the traffic is definitely starting to build up. I can feel tension, you know, in the air from the drivers here. So I think Kings Hill here is a little bit more reasonable when it comes to traffic. You gotta get around it, you know, by using the bicycle paths. But when you're in the northeast, man, that was like where the central station is, I guess. The Kings Park and stuff, like that area is just horrible. Alright, we're coming up on McDonald's here, gonna be on the left side, and we are getting the green lights here, and hopefully we can make it through the crossing before the time runs out, you know? Alright, here's McDonald's, looking a little bit busy. RD07, our order, says to be ready in 3 minutes. Hey, is it good? Alright boys, the idea here is that we tilt from left to right, but we don't, you know, do any sudden stops, and so the bag there should stay nice and solid. At least that's the idea. Alright, so we're delivered to a beauty lounge about 5 minutes away. And we'll take the next turn to the right. And that's actually where we need to go, so it's gonna be perfect. Alright, one more block, we turn left, and then I'll be on the lookout for a beauty salon, you know? First time I've ever said that. Ooh, nice little, like, view. You guys see that? The water glistening. Beauty lounge, okay, and I think the entrance is here on the corner. Hey, Elvira. Sådär.
Ja, tack så mycket.
Alright, nice and simple. I feel like that was a quick drop-off. Maybe we can boost our rating here. Next up is Max. Where is it? At the central station. Alright, so we'll take the casino bridge to get there, I think. Because it sets us up to come in from the right side. Alright, we've got a blinking yellow light. So that means I'll let the people on the right go forward there. And let's not get too far here in the wrong direction. I don't think we can go through there, so let's head back towards the main road. I don't know, I'm just getting PTSD from yesterday's traffic. Like, it was not good. I just don't want to get stuck somewhere where I can't move, you know. I don't know how these, like, taxi drivers put up with it, you know. If they show up to work during rush hour in the middle of the city, like, that is just horrendous, you know. You're just not doing anything, just, like, sitting there like a duck. Alright, I hope this guy doesn't block my path for the next 5 minutes. He's doing a great job so far. He's doing a really good job so far. Alright, and we are off. This is the casino bridge, as I call it, with the casino, you know, coming up ahead. Should we go for a little hand of blackjack, you know? Maybe one day. Time is 1 p.m. so I got another 2 hours left to go. The SD card can hold a total of 4 hours of footage, so we got 1 hour left for this episode. So Max is coming up here, just in front of us, as you can see maybe, the red letters there. We'll park right next to this guy. Let's head inside, let's see what we're picking up. Some warm. 2 minutes left to go. Måns.
Måns, ja.
Så kan Also, like yesterday I was getting some odd reactions from customers, or I guess restaurant staff, I don't know. Like I had my helmet like pressing against my forehead and like my eyebrows were kind of like being squished down. So it looked like I was upset about something, but I wasn't. So I think that had some sort of an effect. Oh, it was kind of funny. Anyway, pick up here at the central station and the drop off is back on the island of Kings Hill. How do we get there from here though? On a bicycle I just take the escalator on that, bridge, but on the moped here, we have to get a little bit creative, I think I'm gonna take one of these zebra lines and get across. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we're gonna go for it. Alright, and we are across, so that's nice. From here, we're just gonna go around. It takes us uphill onto the bridge, and then from there it's pretty simple. Look at this, boys. Check out the church, Alright, we're making steady progress here, not too quick, but we are doing it. Okay, the lights are up. Let's make sure we're safe as we're crossing through here. We'll scoot over to the left side because we're going to be making a left-handed turn. You can see this staircase ahead. That's what we need to climb. This moped does pretty well even on like steep inclines, so that's good. Alright, and we keep going up. The sun is shining nicely here. Top of the hill, top vibes, boys. Alright, so let's go ahead and look for number 22. I know already that it's at the end of the street here, over to the right side. And we'll use this little island here for parking. Floor number 4, they have a 2 elevator system here with a little analog, dial. I like that. Look at that, it's going. It's accurate too. That is nice. A little bit tight here, but it's not the worst that I've seen. Thing is that I don't know if you guys can see, but my helmet is touching the ceiling here. Never had that one before. Next up is Pizza Hut. We'll pretty much scoot the same way that we came. It's gonna be nice and easy, I think. Alright, so I just switched over to my last battery and we have 45 minutes of footage left, so I'll just set myself up a timer here for 3 minutes. And when the timer rings, I'll do an outro. We'll check the stats real quick and stuff like that. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, scooting back down the hill towards the bridge. And back towards the center of the city. Alright, this is pretty dangerous. They've turned off the light here, and half the time the drivers, they don't know what they're doing, so let's take it real slow and easy here. Looks like we're good on the first crossing. What about the other one? It doesn't have a light anyway, so it should be a little bit better. Alright, cool. We're safe and sound for now at least. Wait, is this not my turn? My real turn is coming up here next, so let's see here. Smells like a freshly paved road, but I don't see any roadworks. We're about 2 minutes away from the Pizza Hut. Gonna be coming up here shortly. Alright, so we're gonna be taking a left-hander there at the taco bar. I don't want to get cut off, so I'm gonna be on the left side here. Alright, this is our terms at the taco bar. We're doing good on the battery as well, 60% right now. Down from 100, but I'm guessing this is gonna last me a little bit longer, but I might have to do a switch, at some point. Alright, here we go, boys. Anyway, let's get the thermals here and let's head inside. Picking up with pepperoni lovers. Hey, Fedora, 83.
83.
That's it, yeah. Alright, for $13, I would expect it to be a little bit, bigger than that. Anyway, we got it picked up. Let's go ahead and deliver. Actually, let's not. We're going to Shiro Sushi. Okay, we have to be careful about which road we take, and we're being set right into the center of the city here. That's not good. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for a couple of back alleys here, see how it works out for me. On a bicycle it would not even be a thought. On a moped, we're gonna have to see what happens, Should be good though. So this is the Haymarket area, and they do have a market here. I see a lot of flowers. Used to be a lot of berries and stuff, but now I guess the flowers are in session here, you know? Alright, I'm really like going off-road here. As long as we, you know, keep it safe, slow and steady, I think it'll be alright, you know? Alright, got some traffic stuff happening here. That's the one thing, you know, on a bicycle, if it's a complete like grid lockdown, I can literally get off my bike and take the sidewalk. You can't really do that on a moped, and that's a big perk to have in your skill tree, you know? Yeah, on the main road, if there's a dedicated bike lane, then I'm good. It's actually probably better than a side road during rush hour, because you know there's going to be space, you know? During rush hour when it's busy, main road with a bike lane, it's nice and open. That's tier 1, you know, top tier. Tier 2 is the back alleys. They can't get busy there, you know, so it's tier 2. And tier 3 is main road with no bike lane, because then most likely you're screwed, you know? So that's at the bottom tier right there. This guy's... I have no idea what he's doing. Alright, our turn is coming up here. This is a one-way road. 1 block away is another one-way road in the other direction, so we're gonna be mindful of that. Man, I gotta get some sunshine on me right now. It's getting a little bit chilly. Okay, I think it's the place with the sushi sign right there on the left-hand corner. Let's look at the bike. I'll just do it here since there's, you know, enough space for everybody. Shiro Sushi, and we're here on time. Delivery should be ready in 1 minute. Hey, Fedora. 700. That's okay. Alright, nice and easy. Let's make our way back to the moped right there. Alright, and I think we are situated nicely to head in that direction towards Odin Street, which is where one of the 2 drop-offs is going to be located. Specifically, it's number 41. I don't think this road goes all the way until the end. I think it turns into a one-way street, so we might have to scoot around, but we'll make it work somehow. There's enough space for everybody here, so I'm just gonna go for it. A little bit tighter now, but we're still good. And we made it safely across. That's nice. 41 should be right here, actually. Alright, 41 is right there on the corner. Let's get ourselves situated here. This is the Pizza Hut drop-off. I feel like we're picking up steam, you know? I feel like I'm getting more comfortable, getting more into the flow, like I'm delivering a little bit quicker, you know? Really not happy about how those stats were looking like, what was it, an hour ago, you know? Next stop is 2 blocks away. Tulle Street, 53. Let's do it. I think I'm gonna take this little zebra line here, keep it simple, you know? So apparently it's here on this street. This is the same one where we have our market, so we're fairly familiar with the layout. Let's scope it out here. I think it was 53, right guys? 51, 53. Let's give it a quick U-turn. That boy's the 4th. Ooh, wait. It has the light up buttons. I like that. I'm not sure if that's the normal. Like, I'm only noticing it now. That's nice though. 4th floor, boys. Let's go.
Plan 4.
Easy as that. Next stop is at the Fedora Market, and as you know, we are already at the Fedora Market Street, so let's move 50 meters in this direction and pick up our next order. We are out of there. Simple delivery this one, nothing too crazy, not too heavy, nothing special, you know. Just gonna ride to the customer's location and deliver it, drop it off. I guess it's a bit far, but hey, how are you? Good, good. Alright, so as I said, the location is a little bit far, but it shouldn't take us all that long to get there. I think we're gonna end up at a nice comfortable little path towards there, and should be good to go. We're headed towards Valhalla Street like always, and we pretty much take that 90% of the way before making a small left turn into the neighborhood for the final drop-off. Well, not the final drop-off, but for the final mile or whatever. I think there's like 20 minutes left on the episode here. I set a timer for 43 minutes, and that was it feels like it was 25 minutes ago. I don't know. I'll get this order dropped off, and then I'll take a look at the stats on my camera, see what I'm working with. If it's looking like it's about to run out, then we'll call it there, you know. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Looks like we're clear, nothing to worry about. Let's keep on moving. I'm definitely feeling like I'm getting into the flow a little bit more, so I'm guessing by the end of the week I'll be scooting around like nobody's business, you know? Dropping off orders left or right, you know? Yeah. Guys, that's the alarm. That's the alarm. Oh no. Guys, we're not going to be able to film the drop-off here. Actually, yeah, I'll cut you guys back when we drop it off, and we'll do the final, you know, thing there. Let's do it. Alright guys, so the order is dropped off and we have come to the end of this episode. I'm gonna keep working for another 40-ish minutes. We've done 12 deliveries so far, and you know, I'll post up the final stats in text format at the end. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave me a comment, let me know what your thoughts are, and more episodes coming soon. Hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, guys, peace out and have a great one. Bye bye.